To me, empathy is the opposite of bullying, because if bullying is going on, there's like several things that make it bullying, and one of them is that there's a power difference between the person being bullied and the bully. And empathy is when someone might be different than you, or having a harder time than you, or not as cool as you. And instead of having that power difference separate you or allowing the person to get picked on for it, you use it, your position, to help them and make them feel better instead of making them feel worse.
Well, empathy to me, I think, is more of an understanding of someone's situation rather than just hearing about what they're going through and just saying, oh, I'm sorry, I feel bad for you, and not taking any action or trying to understand them at all. It's being there for them when they don't have many people to talk to or explain what their situation is.
Empathy to me is directly correlated to acceptance and understanding, because people make fun of what they don't understand. So once you accept it and understand it, then I feel like you have the ability to be empathetic. I think that people just need to be careful about what they say. Like, this is kind of a lame example, but the other day I was talking about trig and how trig is really hard for me, math is hard for me, but someone goes, no, trig's easy, don't be stupid, trig's easy. I just think people need to be careful about what they say, because she didn't really understand for me that math is hard, but to her it's easy. So you just need to understand what people are saying, and if you don't necessarily agree with it, you don't need to tear them down, you just have to be open to ideas.
Just, you never know where someone is coming from. So you get so wrapped up in your own world and what you have going on that you forget to be just nice and courteous to other people. And some comment you make or might just add on to what they already have going on and make their life worse. Where if you just didn't say the comment or said something nice instead, you could help them. You never know the impact you could be having on their life.
Empathy towards others is very important in one's life. It shows you that instead of just feeling sorry for someone, you can actually do something about it and take action by talking with them and connecting. And that, to me, is one of the best things you can have with someone, a connection.
Even if you don't talk about the issue specifically of them being bullied that you witnessed, just to reach out to them and make sure they're doing okay, that is better. It'll make you feel better than trying to confront a bully, and it's less risky because you don't have to worry about retaliation, and ultimately could be more effective in supporting the victim.
It does need to be talked about, and people need to know that it's okay to be different, and they need to understand that some people are different, and they need to accept that, and just try to be kind to people.
So I just wanted to say that this movement away from bullying, by recognizing it, calling it what it is, but then into empathy, is just so important. And I encourage all of you to be nice to each other, be listeners to each other, recognize each other's differences, not as negatives, but as positives, so that we can maximize each other's potential instead of cutting each other off at the legs. It's so important to elevate empathy and get the most out of everybody. Your community, your state, your world will be better because of it.